as you can tell from the title, today we'll be making a Minecraft Axolotl. And I guess we could first chill for a few minutes as I read the chat. Hi, Loverboy Ivan. Oh, could you guys test something for me? Can you hear the background music that I'm playing? Will you be posting a video to make the same thing in your stream? Yes, I will be making a video after this live stream. Hopefully I can figure out a pattern for the axolotl with you guys. You can slightly hear the background music. Okay, good, as long as it's not too loud. What's your favorite Minecraft project that I made? The turtle. I love the turtle because I love it's up here on my wall, but yeah, I love turtles. And let me see if I can grab it. This is my favorite Minecraft project. It's the turtle, but I think after I make the axolotl, that's gonna be one of my favorites. Lemon, you can't hear the music? I'll turn the volume up a little bit. Yes, this is my mini bee turtle. Very cute. What's the hardest part of designing jigsaw projects? Well, for these kind of projects, you're essentially just making a box, but once it gets more complicated than a box, I think that's the hardest part. So like this turtle, it's not just a rectangular prism, it's more of a T shape. So it gets harder when it's not a perfect rectangle. Hi, Just Josie. Hi, Tammy. Okay, so I'm gonna switch over to a different camera. Did it switch over for you guys? Hopefully it did. All right. Cool. Okay, so as you can see, this is the axolotl I'm gonna be trying to make. It's the Cyan Axolotl, I think, and it's from the new Caves and Cliffs update. What color am I making? So this is the Cyan Axolotl, the one right above me. This one, I think it's called the Leucistic Axolotl. So the pinkish one, I think I'll make that one for my actual video. Hi, Carmen. Yeah, these axolotls aren't in the game yet, I think, but they are coming up in an update called the Cliffs and Caves update. I'm not sure when that's coming out, but I'm really excited to have axolotls in my world. Midsummer, it's okay, so the Cliffs and Caves update is coming out midsummer. I can't wait for it to be summer. Alright guys, so this is the closest color I have for this. Hi Kima Gamer. I remember watching your videos since like 5 years ago. So glad your channel has come this far. Thanks so much, Kima Gamer. I still remember your username. Hi Dashel. Have I figured out any prep work of how I will make it? Actually, no, I have not planned out how to make this yet, so I'm gonna make it with you guys on the stream and try to figure it out live with you guys. just so you can kind of see my thought process when it comes to making these 3D projects. Yes, I can also use white for this axolotl, but I think this light blue looks really good on it. And I also have, okay, this one is cow beads. This is S44. I also have pastel blue. This is from Perler. And this is light blue, also from Perler. So I'm going to be using these 3 main shades of blue. Brenna Bowser, yes, I remember you. Okay, and then I also have bubblegum, and this is plum. So this would make the edges of the gills and the nice fancy tail here. And then I have just a few more colors that I'll be using. This is a very light pink. This will make just the mouth, so I just need 2 beads. And then I have a few purple left. You can see I'm running low on certain colors. This is all the purple I have left. I think I used it all up for my Minecraft witch. So those are the colors I'll mainly be using. Hi Sunset Skies, thanks for joining the stream. Okay, so let me try to explain what I first do when I'm making these. So I like to start off with the head, so the front face piece. And once I figure out the template for one of the pieces, pretty much I have to go off of that piece to make the rest of them. So the first thing I'm going to do is count the dimensions. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a 5 by 8 piece. And then we're just gonna make a perfect rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm copying just exactly the design from Minecraft. And then I have a dark blue bead for each of the eyes. These beads will not stay here, these two. They're gonna move to like the side pieces. I can already see that it's not gonna be part of this piece. But just for making it easier to explain, I'll make a whole rectangle first. This is its little mouth at the front. I'm also trying to read the chat at the same time. This is my first live stream in so long. I'm not really sure how to do it. Could you do a video on how to make ocelots, bees, dolphins, and pandas? I've already done a Minecraft bee. A lot of people have asked for dolphins and pandas as well. I will do them eventually. I'll have to see. Okay, so I have the front of the face all done. Yep, that's what the front looks like. Alright, yep, that looks exactly like it. Now, this is how I come up with the templates. Wait, just Josie. asks if I can play some music in the background. I am playing some music in the background. I'm not sure if you can hear it. You might have to turn up your volume a bit. Did you make all the 3D Minecraft patterns yourself? Yep, that's what I did, and I'm showing you guys how I'm doing it in this live stream. So let's start with making this into a puzzle piece. I'm gonna move this eye piece to the side, and then from here, well, you could do a lot of different things. You don't have to take the eye piece to the side. You could do you have a lot of different options when you're making these templates. You could do like here, you could do this and make this into one of, like, you can make this into the puzzle piece, and then you could do something like that. And then this piece here, that's all done, and you know the position of the beads for the other pieces. But you could also do it another way, and there's so many possibilities, so you guys could make your own designs too. You could do it like this. So what I was planning before was to move the eye out like this, and then have these pieces go out like that. But you could also do this. You can have just 2 beads out like that. So many possibilities. Smiler the Supergirl asks, is this how you make all the patterns, or do you first draw them out? So this is how I make all my patterns. I don't draw them out first. I just figure it out as I go. And Azario, yeah, it's okay if you follow my patterns, but this isn't the final pattern yet. I'm still figuring out what I want the pattern to be, but I will make an axolotl video eventually, so just stay tuned for that. I'm gonna make the front face piece look like this. This is what I like. See? So this piece is all done, and the great thing about making these projects is that once you have one piece done, like this one, the second piece can be exactly the same as this. It's like symmetric. But with this axolotl, if you can see the cursor here, so I made this front face piece, and this one here can be like this template can be the same for the back of the head. But since this axolotl has these gills coming out, I'll have to add these to this design. Do you know what I mean? So how about I first make the back gills, the gill part of the head. I'll do that over on the, how about I do it down here. So I'm basically just copying this same template, but I'm gonna change the colors up. And then I'm gonna add the gills. Sunset Skies asks if you can use different colors. Of course you can use different colors. You can make all the different types of axolotls. I think there's so many different colors for axolotls in the update. There's a golden axolotl, a wild type, which is just a brown axolotl, the leucistic, which is that one up there, the cyan, which is my favorite, and then there's also a blue axolotl too, I think. So now I'm just copying the same template for this piece, and this will be the back of the axolotl's head that contains all of the protruding gills. Rainbow Cat says they want to try to make a bee, but they don't have a pegboard. So one of the things that I've always wanted to do is a Perler Bead life hacks video where I don't use an iron to iron perler beads, and I don't use a pegboard to place my perler beads onto. And one of the things you can do when you don't have a pegboard is just grab a bunch of tape and like tape it like face up with the sticky part onto your table, like how I make my tape square. If you don't have a pegboard, just like make this tape square, flip it over and place the beads onto here. It will stick on, but it won't really align very well. It won't align perfectly straight. If you don't have a pegboard, you could always try that method. Okay, so I don't think I have enough space here for this piece, so I'm just gonna move it over a bit so that I can fit. I'm just worried I don't have enough space for this piece. I'll just move it to the side a bit. I'll move it down. Move it down here. A lot of you guys are saying that you made the Minecraft bee. Whoa, somebody is making an army of Perler Bead bees. That sounds like fun. I made a large bee and a baby bee, and I have them with my plants, but I do have 2 of them down here in my studio room. I made in total, I think 5 bees when I made that Minecraft bee video. Okay, so I'm making the gills of the axolotl's head, and keep in mind you can still see this part of the piece is still the same as this, so I'm just adding some extras here so that it makes the fancy gills that it has. I really like how the cyan one looks kind of like a cotton candy theme. That's why it's my favorite color for the axolotl. Okay. So those are 2 of the gills done. That should be right. I'm following this side first. Then I have to make this one, these 2 up here. So I believe, yep, these would go here. Wait, no, actually this would go like this, and then that's the top gills. You should make a Valentine's Day special. I want to make a Valentine's Day video. I have it in my list of things to do. So we'll see what kind of stuff I make. It's probably just a bunch of like heart themed things for Singles Awareness Day. Let me just make sure I did this correctly. Yep, I think that's right. Yep, okay. So now finally I'll make the left side of the gills. I'm just gonna follow this, but the opposite side. One of the easiest ways to know if you made a mistake is if you find that the piece is not symmetrical. So far, everything should be symmetrical. That's how I like to make my pieces. I try to make them as symmetrical as possible so that I know for sure that everything will click together properly. If it's not symmetrical, it starts to get confusing. Oh, hi Raquel. Hi to anybody just joining the stream. What is on the wall behind me? This is my mini bead wall, my Art Cow mini beads wall. It's made up of 178 containers of beads. So you should watch my one of my room makeover videos. Will show you how I assembled that wall. Hi guys. Alright, so this is the back of the axolotl's head with all the gills. It should be right. I'm just double checking to make sure that it will work with this design. As long as I have the same, like this piece in here, then I know it will work. Yep, I think that's good to go. Now let's make the side of the axolotl's head. So this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a 5 by 5 square piece. Now this is where it gets interesting because you have to consider how the beads will fit in with the front and the back part of its head. Bye Sunset Skies, good luck practicing your piano. Okay, so now I'm gonna make the side of the head. Let me just make sure I have the right colors. Okay, so the side of the head, as you can see here, it's just this blue bead for the eye, and the rest is mostly blue. So since I know this bead will fit in here on this piece, and then since this piece is technically the same as this piece without the gills, then I know I have to have one bead in the 5th position because this is a 5 by 5 square piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where it will go. And then there won't be anything else around it because those beads that will, when you lock it up together, these beads here will fit into these spots. So now it all depends on what goes inside in the middle. And I think the way I'm gonna do it is maybe I'll make it into like an H shape. So So I also need to keep in mind that this, from here to here, it should be 5 beads and it should line up with this front face piece. Oh, but the bottom has a different color. So the bottom has this darker blue color, so I'm gonna change that to this. Then it looks better. Or actually, it might look better with pastel blue. It would be like, I'd do it like this. And then the bottom will have dark blue. That's what I'm gonna go with. Can I make a video where I just play in my Minecraft world? Well guys, I've been thinking about streaming on Twitch, like where I just play video games. I don't know if I want to stream it on QDCrafts because this is mainly a craft channel, but maybe I will stream on Twitch one day and then I can make a video where I just play my Minecraft world. And yes, I do have a Twitch. I started an account but I haven't used it yet. It's twitch.tv/QDCrafts. Bye Antonio, thanks for joining the stream. Alright, so I think this is gonna be my side of the headpiece for the axolotl. And you can see, considering all the spaces I've left, it's still a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 square. But I had to leave out some holes to fit the other pieces. So this hole here will go for towards the top and then the bottom of the axolotl's head. But I don't have much space here, so I'm gonna move this over later. Okay, now this is a really easy part again. Since I already made this side piece of the axolotl's head, I can just copy this, but just opposite on this side. It doesn't really matter. I can just make this exact same piece again, and then it will fit on the other side. But just for this purpose, presentation purposes, I will make it opposite of this one. Jill Selby asks, what is bubble tea? Bubble tea is the greatest drink you will ever drink. It is my favorite thing. It is my favorite comfort drink, and you have to try it. It's basically milk tea or any kind of drink, like a fruit juice if you want, but you have tapioca pearls in it, and those are my favorite, and it's mixed with milk tea. It's so good, you have to try it. Okay, how is this going? I'm basically just copying this piece, but over here, what am I missing? I'm missing a pastel blue. Yep, that's it. Angie asks, that's how you usually do the patterns, like directly on the pegboard? Yeah, this is how I make the patterns. I'm designing it right now. Okay, so this piece is the same as that. When they come together, like when I attach it, it should fit perfectly, and then also it should fit with the back of the head. Loading Brawl Stars, will you make a video on this? Yes, I will be making an official video of me making the axolotl. This is just me figuring it out first. And then now the final thing I need to work on is the top and bottom of the head. So taking a look at this guy here. Let me see. Okay. So you can see the top of the head should be an 8 by 5 rectangle, because this square is a 5 by 5, and then this rectangle is an 8 by 5, so this should also be 8 by 5. And the top seems like it's pretty easy. It's all mainly this color and pastel blue, so let's try to figure this out. So if I have 2 beads coming out from here, that means there shouldn't be any beads in these 2 spaces, these 2 spaces, or these 2 spaces. And since I have another this bead over here that will click in with this one, I also can't put a bead here. So the next position is there. Yep, that's how it should be. And since my pieces, I always try to make them symmetrical, I know that the next one will go here, and then I can just fill this up. Alvaro asks if I can say something in Spanish. Hola todos, ¿cómo estás? That just means hello everyone, how are you, I think. I only took 1 year of Spanish, so that's the most I can say. Okay, and then I believe this should work for the top of the head. I'm just gonna keep it all the same color just because it looks better to have, like, it just looks better that way. Because these pixels here are slightly darker, I just don't have that shade. And then if I use this color, it's a bit too dark, so I'll just keep it all the same color like that. That should work, I think. And then for the bottom of the axolotl, it should be, it's the same as this piece, but I'm gonna have a slight color adjustment, and I'm just gonna move it over here. Excellent español, excelente español. Muchas gracias. A lot of you guys are also requesting the panda. Maybe in my next live stream I'll do that. Oops, this is not right. Right, with the bottom piece now, this one I'm making, since the side of the axolotl's head here, at the very bottom, it has this light blue color. I have to change this out to that, and then also on the other side, I'll change it to light blue because these beads will connect down here. Can you guys see it? Can you guys imagine it in your head? Like how these pieces can connect together? Because that's what I'm doing. That's how I design all of my projects. It's just doing it on the board and then imagining how these 2D pieces become a 3D piece. Once you guys know how to do that, then you can design like any 3D Minecraft mob. You just have to think a little bit. And now I'm done all the pieces for the axolotl's head. I just have to double check to make sure that this actually will work and fit together. Okay, so hang on guys, I'm just gonna think for a little bit here to make sure all of these will fit together. I think that's right. Should be. Especially this piece. This gill piece makes it a bit confusing, but as long as I can see this piece within this piece, it should be good. How am I gonna plan the tail? I haven't even thought about the tail yet. I like to focus on one body part at a time. So this is the head for now. We'll see how I do the tail afterwards. How much time has it been? Oh, it's almost been an hour. It's been 40 minutes. Okay, so it takes me like more than 30 minutes to figure out just the head. Okay, I think that should be good. Let me just prepare my iron. This is the iron that I use for ironing all of my projects. It's a Black & Decker. It's like a very old iron from decades ago. It's my mom's iron, but it's worked all these years and has been perfect for my ironing. So I'm just gonna wait for that to preheat, and I'll get my parchment paper. So grab 2 parchment papers. Now, what I would usually do is recommend to use the tape method to get all of the beads off of the board. But sometimes I like to just iron directly on the board. Just to be safe, I think I'm going to use the tape method for this. And hopefully the pieces do fit together. I just have to look at it once more and double check that they fit together. You guys can help me too. Can you see that these pieces will fit together? Can you imagine them clicking together? Are there any beads that are misplaced? I don't think so. You guys are saying yes? You think it will fit together? You think all the pieces are gonna come together perfectly? All you're worried about is the back of the head thing. Yeah, this one, it looks confusing. But if you take away the gills, if you take away the gill parts, then it should be the same as this piece, right? It's good. You're saying it's all good? Okay, then once my iron is all preheated, I'll start ironing. Now I'm wondering how you're going to do the tail. Me too. I'm thinking about that. But let's start with the head first and make sure that this head fits. Am I going to do any other colors of the axolotls in the future? I think when I make my official axolotl video, I'll make some mini bead ones, because with mini beads I have all those different shades of colors. I can make it more accurate to the different shades that Minecraft has. But for my MIDI beads, I can only make, I think, the leucistic, which is the axolotl above me, and then the cyan one. So I'll probably do the leucistic one for the actual video, as well as some mini bead ones that are the different colors. Okay, so let me make sure one more time that everything will fit together. I believe it will work. Yep. Let's just hope for the best. Looks good enough for me. Okay. Will this fit on all of them? It's kind of... This one's actually losing its stickiness, so I'll make a new tape square. This is the masking tape that I use. It's actually just painter's tape, because I feel like painter's tape isn't as strong as the other kinds, so it's easier to peel off without the beads moving too much. I'm just making a tape square that will fit onto the entire board, hopefully. Can you guys still hear the music? And is it too loud? Hopefully it's not. The eye color for this axolotl, I chose dark blue. You could give it black eyes too. But from what I can see in this picture, it looks like a very dark navy blue. Can I say something in French? Bonjour tout le monde, je m'appelle Victoria. Comment ça va? Why are you guys asking me to say things in different languages? Okay. I made a tape square. A new one. Hopefully stickier than the last. This one is not really a square, it's more rectangular, but it will do for this project. Okay, let's place it on. Hopefully none of the beads move when I place this tape square on. Let me just make sure it's flat. Okay, let's go. Oof. Hopefully that is okay. Okay, please don't mess up now. We worked so hard on this up until this point. Now let's flip it over. Hi, Himishi. Oh. Okay. Did it mess up? Please, it did not mess up. It's okay, if it messed up, we can fix it. But from the looks of it... Yikes. Okay. That's all the pieces out on masking tape. The tape isn't as flat as I would like it to be, so the beads are not perfectly aligned. But let me just fix it a bit and it should be good. Now it's time for the scary ironing process. If you iron too long, the pieces will not fit together. If you iron too short, they will also fall apart. So you have to be very careful when ironing, and I can't get too distracted. So my iron is on the polyester setting. It's just in the middle. It might be different for you guys depending on what iron you're using. But for me, number 3 works the best for ironing MIDI beads. And if you can see, the beads are fusing and you can see it's darkened through the paper. It might be easier for you to tell if they're fused together if you're using ironing film. Okay, now you're asking me to say something in Chinese. 大家好. 你好. That's it. Oh my god, I can't get too distracted when I'm ironing or else I might over iron. So I'm gonna focus on ironing right now. You guys chat away in the chat. I think that's good. I haven't ironed too much, have I? Okay, that's the head. One side ironed. Just make sure none of the beads come off. Gently peeling it. Okay, good. You have to be really careful when peeling, because sometimes, oh, it looks like this part here wasn't fused exactly right, so I'm gonna continue fusing it again just to make sure nothing bad happens, nothing comes apart. So down here I have to fuse a bit longer. Okay, that should be good now. That should be fused. no. Okay. There's some more that are not completely fused. So over here. That's the good thing about the masking tape method, is that you can always go back and iron some more if some of them did not completely fuse together yet. Let me just give it one more fuse. Okay. Now all of it should be fused. Can I say a joke? I don't really know many jokes, honestly. I don't know any. Okay. There, you know, one time in one of my university courses, to get a bonus mark, my teachers, my professors, they made us write down an animal joke. Like, make up a joke that relates to animals. And I didn't know what to write. And then after the exam, one of my friends told me, oh, that was so easy. You could have just been like, why didn't the cow want to go to the art gallery? Because it wanted to go to the museum. Get it? The museum. That's the only joke I remember. Okay, now we're ironing the other side of the axolotl. That first side should be completely fused. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because she was allergic to her eggs. I'm trying to think of another joke. I don't know any. I don't joke around too much. But my brother, he's very good at puns. Did you hear about the cook who died? He passed away. Okay, that's a good one. Oh no, I can't get distracted by your funny jokes, or else I'm gonna over iron. Okay, I think this is good. Please be good. Just to be safe. Okay, so, well, like I always say in my videos, I like to put something heavy on top of it as it cools. Sometimes I get impatient and I just take it off, but you still need something heavy on top because there is a high chance that these pieces will bend, which is not good. So I'll be safe this time, and I'll get something heavy to place on top of this. So I have this heavy textbook on top, and we're gonna wait for it to cool down. Don't forget to turn off your iron. So that's a huge fire hazard if you keep it on too long by accident. And guys, don't forget, after long hours of working or perler beading, always remember to stay hydrated. I'm gonna read some some of the chat now. See what you guys are talking about. Have you got to the Ender Dragon egg in Minecraft? So, about Minecraft. I don't really know how to play it well. Like, I know how I have a farm and everything. I'm still kind of just starting out with my world. I just got a diamond sword. Like, I've been saving up my diamonds to make diamond swords and diamond armor. I have yet to go into the Nether, which I know is an important part of the game. So I don't know any of the mobs that are in the Nether. I think Piglin is from the Nether, right? Okay, let's check on this to see if it's completely flattened. That's pretty good. Oh, let me just move this book away. It's still hot, still warm. So, do you think these pieces will fit together? I've never designed one of these projects on a live stream, so I could have made a mistake. But in the case I made a mistake, I can show you how I fix it, or we can just make another piece. So, this is... oh wait, no, actually first, I have to take this back piece and then stick this in, stick this, and then stick the side. I think it's gonna work, guys. I think we got it. And now the front. Ta-da! There we go. That is the axolotl's head. That's the back with the gills, see? Doesn't it look just like it? Just like this guy over here? Okay, so now that we've done the head, we have to do the body. It took me an hour to figure out the head while doing this live stream, so who knows how long it'll take to figure out the body. Hopefully I can finish it before dinner time. Here, I'll put... where do I put this? I'll just keep it to the side for now. And then I have to bring back the pegboard. Alright, so to figure out the body of the axolotl, you have to look at my reference image here. So, you know, sometimes I start with the head because it's the easiest, and the rest of the body is pretty difficult. So it might take some time to figure this one out. Especially with that interesting tail that goes on the top, like it's on the dorsal side.
I don't know that one.
Sorry, my echo thing just went off. I hate when that happens. Okay, well, let me catch up on the chat. What are you guys talking about? Okay, the pegboard that I'm using is just the Perler brand pegboards. I've had them for years. And then the beads I'm using a mix of Art Cal and Perler beads. The main body of this axolotl, like the main color of it, is S44. These are Art Cal's. This is a shade of Art Cal's blue beads. And then I'm also using some light blue, which are from the Perler brand. Okay, now I have to think about how to design the body of this axolotl. Oops, let me just change some settings first. Okay. Make it 1 on 1 off from the tail. I'm not sure. Okay, let's just start with counting the beads to figure out what the dimensions are for its long body. So it should be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 by 1, 2, it's only 10 by 4. Okay, so, and then the top, what's the top? Maybe I need a different picture. Let me see if I can find another picture of an axolotl so I can see its body better. I'm just gonna search up the pink axolotl, Minecraft axolotl, so I can see a different angle, figure out the body. Or maybe I can count it from this image. My browser is not loading. So, okay, let me just try to count it from this image. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna say it's 8. It's 8 by 10. It should be, maybe it should be the same as the head. This was a 8 by 5. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a 8 by 10 rectangle up here on its body. But since there is a tail that appears to go right in the middle, if you have 8 by 10, it's gonna not be in the middle. You have to have it be 9 by 10, I think. So either 8 by 10 or 7 by 10, I could do it. Or no, it's 9 by 10 or 7 by 10. Let me, okay, my browser finally worked. Okay, here are some cute pictures of the axolotl. Let's see. In case you guys haven't seen the update, yeah, definitely search it up. The Cliffs and Caves update, you'll see the axolotl there. Here's one. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Hold on, let me zoom in. can see it. That. Yeah, this is probably gonna be my favorite mob once they add it. From what I can tell, let me see. Okay, let me try counting again. It should be, yeah, it's an 8 by 10 rectangle up here. But because of the strange way that it has this tail, I need it to be in the middle. Okay, so let me think. What is my plan? I'm planning to... Should I just follow making it 8 by 10? Okay, let's imagine this is the body of the axolotl. Yeah, if I do 8, it's not gonna be in the middle. It's gonna be like to the side here or to the side here. So I think I'm gonna give it a smaller body. So 7, I'll give it a 7 by 10 body. And I have to keep in mind that the tail has to attach to it, so I need to leave some holes. But if I make it into, okay, so if I make it a 7 by 10, that means the front of the, okay, let's make the front of the body first, because I know, then I'll know what the top and the sides will be, just like how I figured out the head. Okay, so we're gonna go with 7 by 10. And then that's for the top here. And then for the front of the body, if the head was not in the way, I would make it 7 by 4. 7 by 4. Okay, let's try it out. I'm gonna do it at the bottom here so there's space for the others. So let me let's do that method where I make the rectangle first and then start taking beads away to make the other pieces. So this is 7, then a tail will be right here in this middle position. So if it's a 7 by 4 piece, then I can do it like this. Just make a solid rectangle and then move from there. Sabrina asks, do you get your beads from actual stores like Michael's, or does Art Cow just send them to you? Well, so far all the beads I have now, like the ones over there, are from Art Cow, and the ones like the MIDI beads that I have now, they were sent to me a few years ago. I still haven't finished using them all. And all the Perler beads that I have, like the Perler brand beads, those I bought myself a long time ago. Like I bought bulk, like I bought large orders of different bags of beads, like different colors, and I still haven't finished using all of them. So I've been just using those beads that I've had for so long. But I haven't bought any new beads so far. Okay, so let me think here. This is the front of the body, and then I'm gonna turn this into, how should I do it? Let's see. I think I'll do it like this. So actually, I'll keep this here first, and I'll make the square for the top of the body. It's easier to visualize, I think. So I'm making the top of the body, and then this center line will be a darker blue. Yep, so I'll do like this. Actually no, I'll use my light blue for this. I'll do 1, 2, 3. Now this line will be where the tail goes, so keep that in mind, because I'll have to make some holes in here for the tail to attach. How many have we gone so far? So 2, 4, 6. 4 more spaces to go. There. That is the top part of the body. And then we'll make this into a fully filled out rectangle. Bye Casey Long. Thanks for joining the stream. Will I upload this stream as a video? Yeah, I can do that. I'll just make it public so you guys can watch it back. But I will be doing an official Minecraft Axolotl video, so you guys can just watch that if you don't want to watch through such a long stream. Bye Maria. Hey Toxic, I'm just chilling here, making a Minecraft Axolotl. So far, if you're new, if you just joined the stream, so far we've made the head. How about I keep it here? How many years have I been doing Perler Bead projects? Well, I found a picture of me holding up some Perler Bead projects that I made when I was in grade 8. So that was 2012. Almost 10 years. I've been making Perler Bead projects almost 10 years. What? What? Almost 10 years? That's so long ago. Alright, I'm almost done filling up this body, this top body, and of course I will be removing some beads to make sure that they fit in with the other pieces. Oh, and then the axolotl has 4 little feet too. I need to make sure I have a hole to put those feet. So lots to think about when designing. Oh, dang, that makes it sound ancient. Yup, 10 years of perler beading. Hi, Mr. Memes. Okay, so we've made the... Okay, this part looks kind of weird, but we've made the top portion of the axolotl's body. Okay, now I need to think about how to move some of these beads out of the way so that they can click in with the others. I think I need to design the tail too, like the tail first, so that I can fully imagine what the design should be. So let's take a look at the tail. I'll make the tail up here and then work on these afterwards. So now we can bring out my plum beads. Hi, Holly. Okay, so the tail portion of the axolotl is made up of plum and then the blue, so let's count here. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 at the top. Okay, so let's do 6 at the top. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how it is in the design. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. And then this piece will go, yeah, then it goes all the way back. Now, I'm thinking, is there a way for me to make the tail move? Because if I don't attach it, then it can move, which might be a good idea. I think that would be a cool idea, to have it like attached to the body, but you can still wiggle its tail. I think that'd be cute, because if it's just stuck to its body, you can't move it. Maybe I'll make it move. So, and if I can make it move, that makes things easier in terms of like how I designed the templates, because then I don't have to make them click together. I found you from Frederick Chen's video about Minecraft bees, and he actually used my tutorial. Oh yeah, I saw that video actually. Yeah, Frederick Chen, I'm subscribed to him. I saw he made like a Minecraft bee string lights that were like popular on TikTok, and then he was using my tutorial, which is really cool. Okay, now let me just finish the design of the tail. It has like a mix of the different blue shades. So I have a dark blue here, and then I guess this part doesn't really matter. You can mix it up however you like. Just make it a colorful tail. There, I'll do that, and then fill it with these. Bye, Hala. I think you should stream more often because I liked it very much. Oh, thanks, Rizelli. I'm thinking about streaming more. I feel like it's less, I don't know, you don't have to make it so perfect. Like when you're editing videos, you have to make sure everything looks good and you're explaining things clearly. So I think live streams are pretty cool. And you get to see people's comments live. Okay, so that's the main part of the tail, but of course it goes like there's a long attachment here. So let's, okay, that will require some purple beads. So the long attachment is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 8. So I'm gonna do some more plum. 3, 4, 5, and then I'll switch over to purple. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, actually, I think I probably should have used bubble gum. Probably should have used this color for part of the tail. I think it's just the lighting on this axolotl. Let me see what it looks like in a different lighting. Yeah, it's kind of pinkish. So I'm gonna switch out some of the colors on the tail to bubblegum, just to give it some more variety and some shading. So it goes all the way to, let's do it like that. Yeah, I'll make the tail bubblegum looking. Or I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think bubblegum looks better for the tail or plum? Which one looks better? Congrats on graduating. Thanks, Sabrina. Will you make this video as a regular tutorial video? Yep, I will. Did my music stop? Oh. Let me restart the music. Alright. Bubblegum? Okay, you guys are saying bubblegum. I like plum for accuracy. It's always hard to choose what is the right shade to use. At first I thought plum was good, but now looking at it, I do like the bubblegum. Yeah, plum might be closer, but I don't know. This is our prototype axolotl. So once I make, wait, actually, that axolotl up there probably has a bubblegum tail. So I'm gonna change it back. Sorry, guys. This is part of the process. Is always switching between different shades to see which one you like better. Alright, I'll keep it as plum. Because, yeah, actually because when you look at the face of the axolotl, these are all plum and purpley. There's no bubblegum, so I think it matches the head more if I use plum. Alright, so that's the tail. Now if I wanted it to attach to, like, to the back, to its butt, then I need to put some beads here and then a hole right here, which is, yeah, that's totally possible. And then, but if I want the tail to kind of move, I might have to look into that myself later. But how about we just attach the tail to the body, it doesn't move, and then go from there. So let's do it like this. I've made an attachment here so that it will stick into here, this piece. Let's say this is the back piece, the back of the axolotl. No, how should I describe it? It should be the butt of the axolotl. Okay, this is the butt piece. So if I have these two that need to stick into a slot, this is the slot. Oop. Yeah, so then now it can stick in, and then if I want it to attach the top, I can always just, I can place a bead here, some beads like this, and that's like enough, I think. You can make sure it's like really stuck by putting more like that, but I don't think that's necessary. I think you can just do two. You can just do two here, which will attach to the, so it would be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, the 8th and 7th position. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. So take those beads out. Okay, so that should be able to click into here, the tail and the butt piece. But how do I attach the butt piece to the back? So let's try to figure out a pattern. I can't move, I don't think I can move these pieces here because then this slot is in the way, but I could always move some of these out, and then let's see, let me think. It depends also on how I do it here. I could also just do it like this. Hold on. Take out. This is a very strange piece. I could do it like that, and then account for it here. But it might be better to do it like this. Let's see. But then, okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. And then I move. Okay, so since this is the butt piece, it will attach to this area. It's probably better if I put it here so it makes more sense and it's easier to see it. Oh, wait. It should be like, actually, it should be like this. This piece is here, then like that. Then this can click into this. Or if I don't want it to be so complicated. Oh, wait. I have another idea. Actually, no. Never mind. So, okay, this is the butt piece of the axolotl. This will connect here. And if I make the front piece similar to that, then it will look like this. Without the slot. And I could also just make the slot smaller. I don't have to have 2 beads here. I could always just have 1 bead there. And then it would just be like this. And then I can change this up again. How am I gonna attach? You're right, how am I gonna attach the sides to the butt piece? That's right. Good point. This is hard with this tail because it has to attach. Well, there's also the option of not having it need to attach. You could just have it attach at this one point, but I don't know how stable that would make it. It might not be as stable if you don't attach it through here. Anyway, I'm just gonna, hold on, I'm gonna skip this tail part for, and then this tail part first, and then think about the sides, then I might have a better idea. So the sides, I just do it like this. This is how it will attach to the back of the axolotl, like the dorsal side. And then the ventral side, like the tummy, like the bottom of its body will be the same. Okay, I'm just gonna think a bit for the sides. The sides will be like this. We haven't figured out the neck area and the butt of the axolotl, so we'll go back to that after. Have you watched any anime except for something like Pokemon? Yes, I've watched so many animes like in 2020 because of quarantine and everything. So I started the year off finishing Attack on Titan, and I'm gonna watch season 4. No spoilers, please. And then I watched Cells at Work. What was after that? Then I watched Sword Art Online again because I already watched it in high school, but I wanted to watch it again for the Alicization arc. And then for Cells at Work, I watched that because I happened to be studying physiology, and I think it was like a really great way to study, was to watch that anime. Oh, okay, wait, sorry. This is the same design as the arm piece for my Minecraft Steve, but now I have to think about how this will attach to the butt of... I think this is good. I think this is a good way to attach it. So let me look at the reference image. I have to also consider the shading as well, which is always troublesome. Okay, so let's say these pieces here, the ones that look like my Minecraft Steve's arm piece, or like a, yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it? Wait, no, not the Minecraft. Yeah, I don't remember, but this looks familiar, this shape. I think this is the... Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna just make the 2 side pieces first and then change up the shading after. And then once I got these 2 finished, then I have a better idea of what to make the front, the neck, and the butt piece of the axolotl. Oh yeah, back to the anime thing. What else did I watch? Okay, I also started Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. I watched Naruto when I was little, like when it was on YTV, which is like a Canadian cartoon show program, and then but then it was in English. It was dubbed. So then I decided to watch it subbed in the summer, and I finished all of Naruto, and I'm halfway done Naruto Shippuden. And then I watched Erased, which is a short anime, just like 12 episodes. What else did I watch? Oh yeah, My Hero Academia, of course. And yeah, I think that's the majority of the anime that I remember watching. And a bunch of Studio Ghibli movies. Okay, now let me just think about how I'm gonna design the bottom of the axolotl. So the stomach, the tummy. This will have some shades, like some darker shades of blue. So I need to bring those out. And I'm copying this this design. So I think this is how it will be. And yeah, there's just some light shading. Wait, no, this. Yeah, and then in the middle, it doesn't really matter because it's at the bottom. You can't really see it. But let's say it's shaded like. Let's just mix up the shading a bit. 2, 3. Alright, this is going to be the bottom of the axolotl. But I have to consider the legs. Those little legs. I need to give the legs some space. So, how are we going to do this? I'll have to think as I make this. Okay, let me just fill this up, shade it in a little bit, and then the rest can be filled with this color. Or how about let me search up some reference images again of what the tummy of the axolotl looks like. Are there any? Because I don't have a good angle of the axolotl from the bottom up. Like I don't know what its bottom looks like. Oh, it might just be a solid color. How about I just keep it like this? And then the middle will be all this light blue. Okay, I'm gonna take a small 2-minute break because my back kind of hurts. Okay, let me check out the chat. What are you guys talking about? Do you have any animes that you could share with us? There's so many good anime out there. Like, there's so many good shows. I really like. Right now, my favorite is Naruto. It's very long. It's 700 episodes. I think. Yeah, 700. And so far I've watched 500. I know a lot of people say Demon Slayer is very good. I just don't know where to watch it. I watch on... I have Crunchyroll, but it's not the premium. So I only watch like the free ones so far. Okay, let me think a bit about how I'm gonna design this body, because I need to attach 4 little legs, which, okay, how about we make the little legs, because that's really easy. So it looks like a very simple little foot, that, and we'll use plum for the tiny digits of their little tiny hands and feet. And if I do it like this, it's likely that it will just slip out of a hole if I put it in like that. So I will just attach a little, like a little hook here, so that I can hook it in to the body and it won't fall out. I think that's good for the feet and the arms. But if you look at like the swimming axolotl, its feet are like perfectly straight out. You can't really adjust the feet once you put it in, so I have to think about how I want them to be positioned. How should we position the axolotl's feet? What do you guys think? Do you think we should just do it like this, like kind of bent out like that? Because I could do that, I think. Demon Slayer is on Netflix now. I don't have Netflix. I don't have any. I only have Amazon Prime Video. And the worst thing about Amazon Prime Video is that they have Naruto on there and a whole bunch of other animes, but the subtitles are in French, and I don't know how to, like, I don't understand French fully, so there's no way I can watch it. But I really do want to watch Demon Slayer. I hear really great things about it. Okay, let's stick with this design for the little feet. I'll adjust it eventually when I make my final video, but I'll stick with this for the stream. This is our prototype axolotl. Okay, there should be 2 more, and then we're done. The arms and legs. Do you like Marvel? So, okay, this is kind of weird, but I watched Avengers Endgame twice, but I never watched any of the other Marvel movies. And the reason why I watched Endgame twice was because I was invited by 2 different friends to watch the movie. Both of these friends, they were gonna go to the movies with somebody else, but they happened to cancel, and then they asked me to join them. But I never watched any of the other Marvel movies, so watching Avengers Endgame, I'm just like, oh, okay, that's really sad. But I don't really know any of I don't know any of the superhero stories. Bye, Holly. Thanks for joining the stream. Hi, Ivani Cherry. I am just finishing making the little feet and the legs. Oh no, the little feet and the arms of the axolotl. But I am stuck on what I should be doing for the top of the body and the side of the body. What's my favorite Studio Ghibli film? I always call it Studio Ghibli, but it's Ghibli, I think. So, but my favorite might be, I don't know, I really like Castle in the Sky, Kiki's Delivery Service, and Totoro. Those are my 3 favorites. Okay, let me continue thinking about how to design the legs, like the leg hole and the arm holes for this axolotl. If I take away this bead here, that leaves a slot for the axolotl's feet. And then if I take away one here, that's a space for its arms. Oh, actually, I need to move this up one more space. That will make otherwise it will make the arms and legs too short. Okay. And if going off of that, these will fit there, here. And then the butt will have to change. The butt will have to take one bead away like that. And I think that will allow it to work. I think this will make it work. Yeah, this piece is kind of strange looking, but this is the way I think we'll make it work. And then I'm gonna change up I have to change up some of these colors to match here, so this going in with some light blue, and then there's some shading of pastel blue that I will add. That go. It might look better without these extra shades of blue, but I'll just add that to make it a bit different. Okay, I think with that I can finish. Yeah, once I change out these colors, I can finish the axolotl's body. Okay, now let me think about, wait, no, I forgot to do the front, the neck of the body. I mean, yeah, the neck. So that will be... should be the same as this piece, actually. Let's move it down here. And I think, actually, I might... oh wait, this color should be pastel blue. And I think I might move it over here. So then this one's a bit more stable, like that. Okay, and then I need to make this piece. And then we're done, I think. Hopefully. I'm really hoping it works. If it doesn't, I'll have to modify it and figure out another prototype for the actual video. For a beginner Minecraft project, what would I recommend? I would probably like I'd go with the hostile mobs, like the creeper or zombie, enderman. Also Steve and Alex, they're pretty easy to make because their pieces are really just rectangles or squares. It's just square head, rectangular body, rectangular arms, nothing protruding like the animals have. So yeah, those are some good beginner ones to try out, except for the Minecraft Bee, which is probably the easiest Minecraft project that I've made. Okay. Oh, wait. This should be dark blue. Okay. Now let me think a bit before we start ironing. Can you guys see it? Can you imagine these 2D pieces coming together into a 3D body for this little axolotl? I'm using total concentration. Yeah, I am. I have to totally concentrate usually when I'm thinking about this. But this time I'm doing a live stream, so I'm kind of distracted at the same time. This piece will go here. This one will click into here. And then these two will click into here, right? That should be right. Let me just confirm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that should work. And then when I put this side piece onto here, then it will fit in with this. This will fit here. These two will fit here. Yep. And if this is symmetrical, like I always do with these projects, then it will be the same with this piece on this side. And then the front of the axolotl here will... wait, I think I switched it around. It should be like this. This is the neck of the axolotl. Goes up. Yep, this will attach here. These two will attach here. These two here. This over here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should work. It should work. And then the legs and arms, they can slide in here. Wait. I think I found a mistake. It won't slide in there. These arms and legs can't slide in here. Drago X, yes, I will make this into a video, into a full Minecraft Axolotl tutorial. This is just for you to see my process when I'm designing these projects. Okay, what I need to do is leave some holes for the legs. And I think I will make those holes by removing this bead. That the only way? It won't match the axolotl exactly because the axolotl's leg comes out from the very bottom here. If I do it here, it'll stick out kind of from the middle of its body. So I need to find a way for it to attach. That's tricky. Another way to do it is just to use string and tie it to its body so that it can wiggle. But I try to not use any other materials when making these projects because I want it to click in, other than toothpicks and rods for attaching the head. Maybe if I just use string, I can just attach it like that. Easy. Loading Brawl Stars. If I create something, I can tag you and you'll see it, right? Yep. I usually see most of the things that I'm tagged in if it's on Instagram and Twitter. So if you guys ever recreate any of my Minecraft projects or any project on my channel, you can always tag me at QDCrafts on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll give you a like. Did my music stop again? Okay. Okay. Let me check out the chat. I don't really want to use glue to attach the legs. Like, I try never to use glue for these kind of jigsaw projects because that's the fun of it. You don't need something like sticky and messy that you're putting onto your beads. So I always want it to just attach normally through like my design. I think for the legs this time, for this live stream, because it's already been 2 hours, I think I'm just gonna use some string, and I will figure out how to attach the legs in another way, maybe after the live stream. Or wait, I think I see an area where I could potentially do it, but that requires some adjustments. Actually, no, just guys to keep you guys interested in the live stream, I'll just do string, and I'll figure it out after for the main video. The legs are always the hardest, like to get it to stick in with just one bead. You need to find the perfect spot that doesn't interrupt the interlocking areas. So I'm gonna think about it after. But for now, this is our design for the Axolotl's body. We already did the head an hour ago, so hopefully this body will work. Do you listen to Conan Gray? I love Conan Gray. I listened to Maniac like for the entirety of November 2019. Was it 2019? Yeah, it was 2019 when it came out, I think. What if the legs don't move? Well, if you attach it with string to the body, then it will for sure move. You can have it be like you can pose it, which I think might be better than having it stay there. So how about we try posing it with string in this for this design. But let me just, okay, last time double checking if everything will fit together. I'm hoping it will. I mean, I do make mistakes sometimes and they don't fit together the way I wanted it to. But I try my best to get it right the first time. Okay, I think this is good. Am I gonna have to bend the tail for it to fit in? I think I'll have to bend this area a little bit. Just a little bit, and then it will fit over here. And then everything else should be normal, but let me just double check, making sure everything's good. Okay, I think ready. Where's my tape square? Here it is. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Is this tape square too small? Oh, it might be. Okay. Can I do it? Let me just put this gently down. There will be some that don't touch tape, which is dangerous. But I have more. I need to turn on my iron. Preheat. You have to be really careful when you're using this tape square method, because if you're reusing the same tape, at some point it loses its stickiness and the beads may not actually stick on properly. So I'm just going to be really careful with my pattern. Hopefully it doesn't all fall apart. That would be horrible. Alright, let me just detach the pegboard. Ready? Flip. Okay. That's everything. I keep looking at it because I just want to make sure that everything will fit together. Well, if I do make a mistake, I can show you how I fix my mistakes. So let's just go with this and try it out. My iron's still preheating, so let's check out the chat. Alright, I think the iron is all ready. What time is it for you guys? Right now it's 7:20 p.m. Over here. I hope you guys aren't staying up too late. I probably have to go to dinner soon, so once I finish the body, I think that's when I'll end the stream. I just have to make sure. I'm just so scared that this is gonna not fit together. Alright, let's hope that this works. I'm using parchment paper so that it has a matte finish. Iron set on polyester setting. I can feel the heat already. So let's get all these pieces ironed. If I do make a mistake, guys, don't worry, you can check out my Minecraft Axolotl video that will come out eventually. That's where I will have the finalized design, and then you guys can copy that down. Hopefully none of you guys are copying these patterns down, because I'm not even sure if they work yet. But after we iron, that's when we can test it out. Oh my gosh, Marwa, you're watching at 3:22 a.m.? You should get some rest. Sure, all the beads are fused. I don't know how well you guys can see, but how I tell when the beads are ready, like when they're completely fused, is by the darkened like imprint of the fused beads. Like you can see here, there are some parts that aren't completely dark, which means that they're not fused yet. Is there an alternative to the Art Cow plastic film that will make it shiny? I'm not sure about that. So far, like, I've only ever used the Art Cow ironing film to get a shiny finish on the beads. but I can always look into it. I do have one idea for making beads shiny without having the film, but I need to test it out. Okay. I think this side is all done. Everything is fused. Then we flip it over. Peel. Okay. Nice. Now we can do the other side. Here's my paper here. Okay. We're so close to finishing the Axolotl project. Did some of you guys stay all the way from the start? Because if you did, you are really awesome. But if you didn't, hopefully I can do another live stream soon so that you guys can watch the entire process of me making and designing a Minecraft figure. Okay. I think that's pretty good. They're fused nicely. Okay. Now they are all fused. And I will keep them flat under a heavy book. And then I'll check out the chat. Okay, how many ironing times, like how many times does it take to change one of the ironing papers before they aren't good? These parchment, like these ironing parchment papers, they last a very long time. Like I've been using the same ones for so many different projects, so like you can use it over and over for at least 20 times, I'm pretty sure. I haven't changed my ironing paper in so long, so yeah, they last a really long time. You can like always get a huge roll of parchment paper, like the kind you use for baking, and that will last you like forever. Have you ever been to Oahu? Oahu? No, I've never been there. Is that in Hawaii? Oh, thank you for reminding me, Azario. Time to unplug the iron. Sorry, turned it off. But if I do make a mistake and I have to fix one of the pieces, I'll have to turn it on again. Hawaii. I'd love to visit there one day. let's wait for this to cool down. I ruined my mom's iron. I guess the wax from the parchment paper sticks to the iron after a lot of beating. Okay, so parchment paper, I don't think parchment paper is supposed to have wax. Like the kind that I bought never had wax on it. So yeah, make sure if you are buying parchment paper, the kind for baking, make sure it doesn't have a waxy coating on it. Make sure it's completely dry, has nothing sealing it. So yeah, that's how you can make sure your iron doesn't get ruined by any wax, just in case that parchment paper is actually wax paper. And you can always just like buy the ironing paper from the bead companies. Okay, let's check on the beads. They're still a bit warm, but I'm pretty sure at this point they're not going to bend. So I'm just going to take a look. Alright. You should make an ender dragon. I would love to make an ender dragon. It's just I don't know if I have enough black beads. An ender dragon is really big and it's like almost completely black, so I need a lot of black beads to make that. And also, I've never defeated the ender dragon, so I feel like I should do that first before I make one. Okay, this is the tail piece. And then these are all the others. Let's take it off the paper. So, how was it before? It was this. Let's organize the pieces so we can see them clearly. I'm really hoping this works. Okay. Alright guys, are you ready to see if this will work? Let's start assembling. So far so good. Okay, at this point I should attach this piece to the tail. Then this goes like that into the slot here. Yeah, this works. Then this goes here like so. And then this, it works. It works. Now, that is the axolotl's body. And I just have to attach it here to the little head. And with the... So with this, I need to figure out how to attach it. Will string work? I'm not sure. But first let's attach the head. Grabbing some of my art cow bead rods. So these are the rods I usually use. You can always use a toothpick, of course. And then, hold on, let me see. Okay, here I already have a pretty short rod. I'll use that to stick it into the neck. So let's go through this hole. Then let's stick it through the middle. The hole's too small. I might have to widen it a bit. Oops. Let's widen this hole so I can place this in. Come on. Got it. All right. That goes here. And then you have nice. This little head is moving perfectly. Oh, and how about, let me see it. I'll change this picture to something else. Okay, now we just have to figure out how to attach the little legs. I'm thinking I did have an original idea of like putting it through this position, but I closed it off with the beads, of course. So maybe I can change these pieces up. Oops. Just a second. I wanted to change this picture beside me into a moving one. Oh, here, let me show you guys the different types of Minecraft axolotls. Can you see? Okay, so this is just the leucistic axolotl, which is the one right here. I'm gonna turn that one into the axolotl I'm making for the official video, and then I might do a blue one. This is the one I just did. I just have to attach the legs now. There's a gold one. And wild type is like all brown. And I'm guessing, I'm not sure if this is how it works for Axolotl, but I'm guessing the wild type is the one with the dominant genes, and then leucistic has the recessive ones, the alleles. I don't remember genetics. But yeah, these are the different axolotl colors that I might make for the main video. Okay. So now let's attach the little legs somehow. I'm really thinking that I could just remove this bead here and here. Here and here, and then I can just stick them in like that. But I don't know. What do you think I should do? Should I Or should I just get some string and attach it? I'm gonna try something. Hold on. Just a second. Okay. So I'm gonna remove one of the beads here. Because I think this idea will allow me just stick it in. This is the prototype after all, so I'm just gonna take away one of the beads. Like that. See, sometimes you don't know how the design will look until you actually put it together. So now that I can see the axolotl in its entirety, I think I just want to stick the legs in, and then I can finish this build and then end the stream after. Okay, let's put it back. Then I can just stick it in. Oops. I can stick it in like that. I know this isn't the best way to do it because, well, if it's completely straight like this, it can easily fall out. Like, it'll just fall out like that. But for now, I'm just keeping it like this. What you can do is you can glue it from the inside with hot glue. I know I tried not to make these into like projects where you require glue, but just for this prototype, it might require some glue, so there. Okay guys. Da-da-da! That is my Minecraft Axolotl. Oops, its leg fell out. This is just a prototype. My Minecraft Axolotl prototype #1. See, its legs keep falling out, which is not good. I should glue it on after. But here you go. Here. Bye Sabrina, thanks for joining the stream. That is my Cyan Minecraft Axolotl with its little legs. So the thing about when it's like this, I can't use a rod to attach it because then it has to attach like this. So it will face downwards like this only, but I want it to face this way. I can't use a rod to attach it in this method, or can I? Oh, perhaps I can. You're onto something. Wait, who commented that? But yeah, whoever commented that, I think maybe I can attach it with some rods. Okay, let me try something out. This will require me to take it apart. But first, I'll take the tail out. Then I can attach it like that. Okay. Yep, you guys are right. I think I can attach it with a rod. So if I do it like this, let's hope it sticks through. Let's get it to go through. This is just the final touches of our axolotl. I'm using these pliers to get it to break off. So one leg attached. Okay, this totally will work. I believe it will work. Come on. Sometimes it's really hard for the rod to go through the beads. Wow, this live stream was really fun. Like we actually designed a whole Minecraft figure together. That's really cool. And you guys helped along the way, so thanks so much for your input and all of your comments. Okay, this is, what was this again? Oh, this is the tail attachment. So I got it like that. And then it goes. Can I do this? Oh wait, maybe I have to make this shorter. Oh yeah, I have to make it exactly the right. There we go. Will it work? Let's hope it works. Oh, oh. It worked. And it can move like this. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna incorporate this into the final design, but change it up. I'm gonna like tilt it maybe a little more so that it's not flat out like that. And then I have to do, and then the last one, and then we're done. So this part here, maybe I can zoom in. Bye W Win Xie. Thanks for joining the stream. Can I reuse these little tiny chunks? They're a bit too short. Okay, where did my rod go? Okay, this goes here. Like so. Then cut it like that. Oops. And then the last part. Bye Azario, thanks for joining the stream and watching all the way to the end. This is pretty much the end of this stream. I just need to finish this part and then I'll go and grab dinner too. Can I do a live Among Us video? Well, the thing with Among Us is I need my friends to play with, and a lot of them are busy, so I have to find a time when everybody is available. But maybe I could live stream Among Us on Twitch one day. Okay. Oops, how did this go again? Oh yeah. This will work. This is gonna work. Hold on. That's the Minecraft Axolotl. All done, guys. Thanks so much for helping me in designing this Minecraft Axolotl. It's gonna be my next Minecraft video, and wow, it's really cute. This one is really cute. It looks just like the one in this right here, doesn't it? Yes, this is gorgeous. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream and helping me with this. Okay, so I'll just spend, I guess I'll spend 10 more minutes reading the chat, I guess, unless you guys run out of things to say. Oh, Sabrina, welcome back. How do you do that? Each time I click them together, they snap? Okay, if your Perler Bead pieces are snapping like apart, it's most likely that they're under iron, because if you don't iron them properly, they can break really easily. But if you iron them well enough so that all of the beads are completely fused, then you can see, like with this one, there's a connection between each of the beads, so it's very difficult for it to snap. So if it's under iron, I think that might be the reason why it snaps apart. If it's not clicking together, then it might be over ironed, like if it's very difficult, because if you have over ironed pieces, the size of each circle gets bigger, and then it makes it so that the other pieces can't click into it. So that's what happens when you over iron. Where do you buy your Nendoroids? I got my Nendoroids from this little anime store in downtown Toronto, or like, I guess not downtown Toronto, but it's in I don't know if it's North York, I'm not sure, but it's in Toronto somewhere. It's called Navito World. That's where I got it. But I hear you can get Nendoroids from like online directly from the Good Smile company, or from Ami or something like that. I'm not sure. I never bought any anime figures online, only from an actual store. Can you do a Harry Potter project? I have never watched, okay, I've never read Harry Potter or watched the movies, but my friend Speed Bead has a few Harry Potter projects on her channel that she made a couple years ago. Hi Ruby, thanks for joining the stream. This is kind of the end of the stream now. I'm gonna finish up in a couple more minutes. Okay, this is the axolotl in all different angles. Hi Larissa, thanks for checking out my videos. So I'm probably gonna head to dinner now, so thank you guys so much for joining the stream. I really enjoyed reading all your comments in the chat, and there's 44 of you guys watching. or it's probably gonna go down now because this is the end. But thank you guys so much for watching. This was so fun to do. I'd love to do more live streams. Please check out my Twitch channel that I will eventually go on. It's twitch.tv/QDCrafts. I will play like Minecraft on there probably. But yeah, if you guys check that out, one day when I'm streaming, it'll be a lot of fun to have somebody to hang out with. And yeah, thanks again for joining me in making this Minecraft Axolotl. Yep, this was really fun. Thanks for subscribing too. Bye guys, bye Nintendo. Have a great night, Brenna. Bye Sabrina. Thank you, Haven. Bye, Kelsey. The little axolotl says goodbye as well. Bye guys, thanks so much again for watching. I'm gonna head to dinner now. Bye Casey. Okay, bye. How do I end a stream? How do I end a stream? Wait, hold on. I don't know how to end a stream, so I'm just gonna keep saying goodbye. I probably should have figured out how to end the stream first. Oh, here. Okay, I figured it out. Okay, bye guys. For real now. Bye.